I mean, you've been here for about 5 minutes, but how do you kind of assess this whole deal, the SEC Media Days and all that?
Yeah, it's cool. Just getting off the plane, getting off the shuttle. It was pretty cool experience. Just to see all the teams and the SEC logos everywhere. So it's pretty cool experience.
Coming into this year, I mean, having the year that you did as a freshman, how different does this year feel for you, even though you hadn't started, the season at this point?
Yeah, game's slowing down for sure. Last year it's just kind of just to get the butterflies out, and stuff like that. So I'm excited for this year. I'm excited to see, to challenge myself, to see if I can grow as a player, on the court. And so I think I'm headed in that direction.
When you look back on last year, did you surprise yourself, or was that what you expected from yourself?
Surprised myself for sure. If you told me if I would have had that type of season, I wouldn't believe you. So I'm just glad that I have the teammates and the coaching staff that I had, to make that year the way it was.
What did you work on the most over the off season?
Oh man, just we do a lot of percentages and things like that. So really on the court, just upping those percentages, being more comfortable, with more shots. I'm not gonna go into all the details, but just making everything easier for my game.
Last year, it felt like this offense was just really reliant as far as outside shooting on you making your shots and you having that kind of pressure on you. This year, y'all have added a lot of pieces around you. What's that been like, kind of meshing with the rest of those players, and what do they bring to the table?
Man, they bring a lot to the table. What we already had, Mook and Murph and players like that. You add players like Riley, Kanye, Claudel, and Mike, and, so many others. It's just great, to have all those type of pieces, offensively and defensively. It makes it easier for everybody else.
How are you approaching things different mentally this year, now that you're not going to be catching anybody by surprise anymore? Everyone knows who you are now.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm up for the challenge, and so, I can't take every game, lightly. So I think that's the approach that I'm coming, and I think that's how everyone's coming on our team this year. So.
Jeff, what is it about you? It doesn't seem like the bright lights here bother you. It doesn't bother you at the hump. It doesn't bother you anywhere you go. How are you able to kind of just maintain this cool as a cucumber composure that you always have?
Yeah, it's just, I'm just a slow down guy. I don't let a lot of things get to me. So, and really on the court, like you said, the bright lights, it's just all fun in games like, a little kid playing basketball in the backyard. So.
This team achieved a lot last year, yet y'all know you were so close to more. You have so many close games, it just didn't quite go your way. What's going to make the difference this year to get those wins?
Yeah, I think the difference would be just closing games. We had a lot of great chances last year, and so with the team this year, I feel like we're going to be able to do just that. And so the confidence we have this year, the pieces, like you said earlier, it's just going to make it much easier.
Coach said he wants more leadership out of you. Is that something you expect to do of yourself?
For sure. It's something he instilled into me after the season last year. With the key leaders last year that graduated. Someone that had to step up. With Mook and help him lead. So coach instilled in me that he wanted me to lead.
I think this team's identity is always going to be on the defensive side, but as far as the offense is concerned, how would you kind of characterize the identity of this team with the pieces that you've added?
Yeah, man, it's crazy. We have the great ability, to play fast and keep up with teams, and so with that plus the shooters and the scoring ability that we added, of course, like you said, having that defensive mentality, plus the offensive game that we have, we have the potential to be a scary team for sure.
You're very active in the community, both in Starkville and in your hometown. Just you were the Grand Marshal of the Starkville Derby, hosting some youth tournaments back in Madison and that area. How important is that to you to just help grow the game in Mississippi and help young kids just sort of who are coming up and experience what you have?
Yeah, being a Mississippi kid, is great, and the status that I have, I just want to give back. And so that's important to me as well, not just on the court but off the court as well. And so I try to give back, to my hometown and the people that helped me get to where I am today. I want to give back, to the next generation. So everything that I've learned, I want to help them. And so when they grow up, I hope that they can do the same for their hometown as well.